Good day and welcome to your new freshest show, Bantu Expression, a platform that is aimed for the youth to express what they want, to whom they wish to express to, and how they want to express it. This is with me, Dieho Artist. Well, today in South African politics, it is a very significant day. It is the general election, the 8th May, where we have three big parties contesting for the top office. Well, a bit skepticism. People are saying that the ANC will emerge victorious. Some are not sure on the DA, and some are quite optimistic on the level of the EFF. Well, today we are going to ask some of the voters on their opinions on why they are voting and what it is they wish to get out of this. So, if you kindly stay there and relax and subscribe to our new show, Bantu Expressions. More and more content will be coming up again soon. Thank you. Welcome back to Bantu Expressions. As I said, I'll be back with more content for you. Right now, I'm joined by Mr. Fred, who has been here at Auckland Park, Johannesburg, who has been voting. How are you, Mr. Fred?
I'm very well, thank you.
Mr. Fred, can you kindly tell us how has the proceedings going on so far since you've been here in the morning?
The proceedings, I think it's top order. Everything is going smoothly. And what impressed me was they took the older persons,
older citizens,
okay, and they took them in front.
Okay,
that impressed me most.
That is quite good.
It's very good. There's so far no problems. I see no problems.
And around what time did you arrive, if you can remember?
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. And perhaps if you can just give an estimation up to now, how many people might have voted in?
It's a difficult question. It's a good question. I can't tell. It's over 1,000.
Okay.
Over 1,000 people. Yes.
So a last question to you, sir. Thinking of 25 years of democracy, in your opinion, how do you think our democracy has been going so far compared to other African democracies?
Other African democracies, I don't know. Democracy, I think it's not going to work.
You think it's not going to work?
No, it's like a tripod. You know this tripod? Then you put a coal on each tripod. It's got 3 stands.
Okay.
And if you took one away, it's going to fall.
Yes.
It's going to fall. So I think, according to me, in my opinion, it's not going to work.
Thank you very much, Mr. Fred, and all the best.
Thank you very much.
Well, as I said, I'll come back with more content for you. Right here, I'm joined with Glena and Sneh.
Yes.
As I told you right now that I'll be speaking to other members of different parties also, just to understand their point of view today. So just to start with you, Glena.
Yeah.
What is your opinion? How have proceedings been going on so far today?
No, sahamba kahle yonke into i-voting stations. Yonke into kakapedi lutho. Abantu siyaqoqozela nje ukuthi bavotele i-EFF ngoba izovula amathuba amaningi nje ngempela esibuyise nemhlaba yethu nje kithi yonke into ebhilivela kithi ibuye.
And also you, Sneh, ukuhamba njani sisi?
Mina kuhamba kahle kakhulu. Especially eqembini lethu le-EFF ngoba silana even though kubanda ngiyazi ukuthi youth eningi ngeke ihlale la kubanda ngoba kunjena sifuna ukubatshengisa ukuthi noma siyouth esingavota sibuye emakhaya siyolala siyafuna ukubona ukuthi ithemba vele likuthina ku-youth so nje bahleli la sifuna ukuthi babone.
Okay. So manje ngitsheleni la your optimism yini la nithemba ukuthi kuzophuma la the percentage perhaps that the EFF might score out of this general election? What are you thinking? What is your optimism based on?
Mina ngicabanga ukuthi yami ngihlela nethemba le-EFF.
Okay.
Yes.
So what do you think? Perhaps they're going to come out with a 5% or an upgrade to 10% or even 15 or 20%?
20%.
20% yaphuma.
20% yaphuma.
Okay, and when us?
I know siyaqotha nge-percent.
Siyaqotha.
Sawushaya noma u50. Siyaqotha nge-percent.
Okay. Yeah. So manje wena
ingayisaqotha nge-percent mfethu.
So manje wena mawucabanga la, how many people have been here since? An estimation, try to give an estimation.
Around like 3,000 to 5,000.
3,000 to 5,000.
Nje ayibaningi abantu.
And wena?
Kuqinisile because lokho sifike la ekseni. So yeah.
Okay.
So, which party do you think is going to be disappointed at the most, in your opinion?
No, I think it's ANC.
The ANC.
No, ANC is going down this time.
And you also?
DA.
The DA.
Yeah.
Well, as you heard it, viewer, the ANC or the DA, it's going to be a battle of the ground. The elephants chasing each other. Well, until next time, I'll be coming back with you for more content. I'm Diego Kosa, signing for Bantu Expressions. Now I'm joined na tatani Renius Chauke ila ku tlhaisele botela ka DA ku kwendla ka meni hi swa bona swi ba itlhangasi lana swa ba tsakisa swin'wana swin'wana swa ko. So I'm going to ask Mr. Renius here what has been going on today, his point of view, his objectives and his optimism basically. So tatani mi kombela mini vote ku kwendleka la yini lamuhla?
Ntirho lowu le ku fambeni kahle swinene wa ti-vote ta namuntlha ta national eka nkarhi wa sweswiwani va IC va hi byela ku na section 24 target leyi a hi fanekele hi richekini se va lava ku ri because ka ha ri na vanhu van'wana lava lava ku vhota swi lava ku ka ha ta va vhotisa hi ya mahlweni.
Okay, so maramino, as you are looking mani levelete la one kwa ku te vanhu vangaki?
I expect 2,000 something people.
Alright, and laka DA you know itshemba ku ta humisa yini lava loko vanhu va ku vota namuntlha?
DA Auckland Park it's my winning.
It's my winner la Auckland Park.
Yeah.
Na the local election nako ku kumeyo.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So maramino, in your opinion, so many jongile la democracy ka ino la Africa Chipembe. What do you think is the way going forward? Are you optimistic? Mitsakile ku democracy ka ino itira kahle swinene a na ti problem ila ku kheta mungwe ya we choose and we remove our leaders as we go. What is your opinion?
Democracy ka ina ina problem ku komba ngopfu ya ku yi fanekele yi need a change ku ri yi cinca hi vona matirhelo ma van'wana vanhu ku va ta na yini na vona.
Okay, tatani Renius Chauke mi khensile swinene swo hitile la ku vulavula na hino na ku byela ku lava vanhu va ka DA swa hina hi tshembe ku ta humayisa mini swa namuntlha mi khensile swinene tatani. Welcome, this is Bantu Expressions. Right now we are speaking directly from the University of Johannesburg, the Auckland Park campus. Here the students today are voting and participating in the democracy of our country. So right now I'm joined by Boipelo and Thabiso, who are voters today here. So Boipelo, just to start with you, tell me, what is it that you're hoping to get out of these elections today?
Out of today's elections, I'm hoping to get change because I feel like change is always promised, but then it is never delivered. Yes, it's always words, but never action. So if we can get action and visible action and action that we can feel and that we can see, that would make me very happy as a student of UJ.
And you, Thabiso, is it the same sentiments or something else?
I'd say it's more of like the leadership aspects of it. I'm trying to get a strong, resolute leadership for South Africa to drive the nation forward. So that's basically my intention, why I'm here. I'm looking for a leadership that will give us direction as a country and not leadership that, doesn't inspire us, doesn't speak to a message for young people. It's just bent on corruption and not inspiring us as young black people to, effect change or anything like that.
Okay, so now we know we have 3 big parties, okay?
Sure.
So when in your point of view, Bipilo, I'm not going to ask who are you going to vote for, but in your point of view, when you just look at the numbers, in your predictions, what do you predict? For the ANC percentage?
The percentage for the ANC? I'm hoping for a 0.
For a 0?
Yeah.
And for the EFF?
100.
100. And the DA?
Because, you know, I've got a young heart for them. I'd say maybe a 50.
A 50. Okay. And Rihanna?
Okay, I'd say, you know, a decrease from what the ANC got. I'd like to see the ANC go down to like 50s, you see. In certain provinces, I'd like them to go below 40 for like coalitions. And then I'd like to see like an increase in the opposition parties. So the biggest increase coming from the EFF, and then in second place, the DA. That's what I'd like to see.
All right. So also, in your own opinion, when you're looking at the democracy that exists in South Africa compared to other African democracies, are you saying that we're doing it quite right? We deserve a pat on our backs, or are you saying that there's room for improvement? What's your opinion on that?
I feel like in terms of anything in life or like even in our country, there's always room for improvement. So there are parts whereby we are improving in, but then there's also parts whereby we are not improving in. So if we can start improving on those and working to better those, then things will be better. But then it's not like everything is just bad. Yeah, that is my point of view.
And you?
I'd say the state of like South African politics compared to other African countries, we can see like a certain decline happening. You see, so for example, political killings happening in KZN, and the militarization of our state, of our democracy, and like the way in which democracy is being abused in the country. So for example, you know, courts being involved in like pushing away certain court cases where people are avoiding accountability. So the democracy is being abused, and I see a certain level of disintegration with the killings, you know, the violence that's starting to creep into our politics. So I just hope, you know, things just don't descend to that level, but that's where I see it going.
All right, well, our viewer, thanks for watching in. As I said, this is Webelo and Tabi, so they just gave their point of view, and it looks quite good that the youth is out here voting today, and they gave some kind of encouraging words. Please stay tuned and subscribe. Yeho Kosa, signing live from Bantu Expressions. Thank you. Good day. Here am I again. I'm with Sandile, representative of the ANC here at the University of Johannesburg. We haven't received input from the ANC, so we'd like to hear from the ruling incumbent party. What are their prospects of the election? So Sandile, tell me, what is it that you expect out of these elections, the outcome?
Of course, the ANC is going to win. There's no doubt about it, because the ANC is a revolutionary organization, has done a lot for its citizens. For instance, South Africa and its ANC-led government is the only country in the world that distributes free houses for the people. So, of which shelter is very important for the people. So, then no doubt the ANC is going to win the elections.
Okay, so Sandile, how long have you been here at UJAPK campus?
I've been here since 2014.
And I'm referring to today, the election. Since the voting started, what time have you been here?
I've arrived morning around 7:30.
7:30. Yes. And voter turnout, if you could give an estimation, how many people might have casted their ballots so far?
I think there are more than 1,000 people that might have.
More than 1,000?
Yes.
Okay.
In estimation.
Now, let's just try to unpack it all.
Yes.
We have three big parties, three big elephants. We have the Red Party, the EFF, yes. We have the DA, and we have the ANC. Yes. In your opinion, percentage-wise, what do you think, your estimations or your predictions?
You have started by saying you've got three big parties, and you started with the EFF, of which I would like to say you could have started with the ANC, because you can see behind you, there are a lot of people who came here even wearing regalia, and it's quite transparent and self-evident that people are for the ANC, no doubt about it. So the ANC is quite leading.
Okay, yes. Second place?
Second place, I wouldn't say per se, because I didn't see so much of visibility, you know.
All right, so but looking at the election campaign of the DA, are you optimistic that they might gain another 5% or 8%?
I don't think they will gain more percentages.
Okay.
You know, I think they will decrease, because they have not been articulate per se about the issues that affect most of the people that are affected by the issues, which is black people.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, and then also looking at the past, it's 25 years of democracy.
Yes.
South African democracy compared to other democracies, how
in the country or out of the country?
Out of the country.
No, South Africa is doing very well. For instance, South Africa is not, or the government led by the ANC does not use live ammunitions as Zimbabwe does to its citizens. You know,
Can I push you on that, my friend? Can I push you on that live ammunition?
like in when yes.
What about Marikana? Live ammunition was used. So what are you saying the NC does on the miners? Live ammunition was used. That's why they did. They wouldn't be dead if it wasn't rubber bullets.
Yes, but in that case, my friend, you see, the investigations were still going on, and the investigations are still going on.
But the police used rubber bullets.
But the issue now is not about the Marikana, and I don't want to comment further on the issue of Marikana because we don't really know what really transpired there. Yes.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Sandile, and all the best to everyone. Get my point. All right, thank you very much. All right. Well, welcome back on Bantu Expression. Now, I'm joined by Mankwana Sinosha, who is the branch chairperson of UJAPK.
Yes.
So, first questions to ask: how does it feel to be the first female leader of a branch under the EFF structures?
Okay, well, it's a bit overwhelming, but I mean, the EFF is a school we are learning, so it's all just a learning experience, and it's new, but we are learning.
Okay, so you yourself, have you voted today?
Of course, I have.
What time did you vote?
I voted at 7 a.m.
7 a.m.
when they opened.
Okay.
Yes.
So you've been here since 7 a.m. I take. And so the voter turnout and estimation, how much would you estimate?
Well, I'm estimating 1,200.
Okay, so above 1,000 rands. And then just looking at the elections itself, if you could give your own prediction, your own optimism, how do you think the election results will turn out?
Well, do you want my biased view or
Your personal
reality?
view.
My personal view.
Yes.
No, my personal view is 2 out of 3 majority with EFF as the ruling party.
Okay, and
Yes.
your realistic point of view?
Okay, EFF being the official opposition.
EFF being the official opposition. So we've been into 25 years of democracy. In your opinion, how would you rate South African democracy compared to other African democracies?
Okay, well, South African democracy, I'm going to use numbers. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to put it on a 6, just above the middle. Because I feel like, although we have, political freedom, it is nothing without economic freedom. Because looking at how things are, it seems as if we are just people who vote, who just cast our votes, but nothing is being done about it. For example, when ANC took power in 1994, we were expecting to get our land back. But looking at how things turned out, it just shows that somehow, somewhere, we were sold out and we didn't get what we were promised when we were told to vote.
When you mean sold out by who?
Should I name? By Nelson Mandela.
Okay. Well, Mankwana Sinosha, chair lady of UJAPK branch, thank you for giving us this interview and all the best. Well, to our viewers, we were just interviewing Mankwana Sinosha, a young person dedicated to serving her cause, who is absolutely fabulous to be also interviewed on this platform. This is Tieho Kosa signing out for Bantu Expressions. Thank you. Well, our viewer, we've come to the end of our promo clip right now. Please sign in and subscribe to our new channel, Bantu Expressions. We've seen it, people have voted on the 8th of May, South Africa's general election. Well, this is a platform where youth people can voice in their opinions, how they want to and who they want to voice it out to. This is Tieho Kosa signing out for Bantu Expression. Thank you.